Carl here again from the AAEC forum, Richo71, bringing you another review. And this time the review is for a rebuildable dripping atomizer, and it is the TOBH ATI version 2 clone from Matt at M-Vapes. Purchased this middle of last week. Came within a day, 24 hours, next day delivery. This is currently on his site at £12.95, believe it or not. It's fantastic dripper for that much, but the big but is he's sold out at the moment. Don't know when he's going to get them back in again. He's always got bits and pieces coming in all the time. He has got a lot of other rebuildable dripping atomizers on there at the moment, very good ones, and all very keenly priced, very keenly priced. Now I'll just show you how this comes. It's set up on my Stingray at the moment. It comes in a velvety drawstring bag, and in this bag you get the ATI comes in a little plastic bag as well. A few O-rings. I think there's 1, 2, 3 spare O-rings in there, and a little tiny Phillips screwdriver, and some spare wick and wire to get you going. The wick looks like it's about 2.5mm or 3mm silica. The wire is a bit thicker than you get normally. I would say that was probably, I don't know, 20, 25 gauge, I think, or something like that. It's quite thick anyway. I don't tend to use that stuff myself. I use my own, what I've got. So there's your velvet pouch, and here's the atomizer. Now I'm not going to do a rebuild on this, but I will strip it down and show you what I've got in here, what build I've got in here. Dead easy to build. As I'll go through it as I strip it down. I'll give you a quick toke. Where's my juice? What have we got? Let's have some. I've got some cherry pie here. I was going to have some citrus punch, but we've already got cherry pie in there, so drip a few drops in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swish around. Bloody fog machine, honestly. Anyway, we'll take the drip tip off it. We'll take it off the device, and we'll get to it. Just put that over there. Right. This is a 303 stainless rebuildable dripping ATI. Laser etched logo on the front. It's a 22mm device. It's also got the logos on the bottom. TOBH mods version 2 2014 4310 serial number, and it's got, we'll start at the top. It's a 3-piece design. You've got the finned heatsink top part, the outer tank, and then the deck. So we'll take the O-rings are nice and firm, one O-ring on the top section, which sits in on the tank really nice, on the outer tank nice. It's got a conical design, reduced chamber there. Now this this top cap is a stainless finned top cap with a conical internal design to decrease the occurrence of turbulent airflow or low pressure idle zones. Bernoulli's principle. Additionally, the fins act as a fully functional heat sink, which simultaneously disperses heat away from the coils and the mouthpiece. That's what Matt has got on his website as that feature. And I have tested it out with the coil I've got in as 1 ohm coil, 1 ohm dual coil, and it does get warm but this top cap stays quite cool and really cool. I've tried it with putting a stainless tip on there, and you don't get no heat from it at all. It's really, really nice. So that's the top cap, which I'll talk about the flavour and stuff in a minute. So we'll push this is a bit because I've got juice in it, so I'll just give it a little bit of a wipe down. Now that's the outer section of the tank that pushes onto the deck. You can't get it on the wrong way around, obviously, because of the logo, but you've got a little cutout at the bottom internally that sits on the deck. Makes a nice fit. Now you've got 3 air holes there and 3 air holes on the opposite side. These air holes, I've measured them roughly with my little ruler, SpongeBob ruler. They're about 2 mil each. Each one of them is about 2 mil. On Matt's website, it states that the let me just see where he's got it. It's 303 stainless sleeve again, with 6 1/16 holes placed horizontally so as to create better distribution of airflow across the coils, which combined equate to 3 1/8 of an inch holes. So that's what you've got there. I measured them in layman's terms, 2 mil, 3 of them. So that's the cap. The etching on this, by the way, is nice. It's not deep, but it's very, very nicely done, and won't polish off easily, that won't. And what you've got in here is your deck. Now at the moment I've got that set up dual microcoils with cotton. Now them microcoils are coming out at 1 ohm together, so it's two ohm microcoils there. With I used 28 gauge Canthal just around one of them, around a 2 mil screwdriver, a little tiny screwdriver, and it's worked a treat. The coiling is dead easy on them, dead easy. The holes on the posts are very large. You can fit, it says on Matt's website, again I'm reading from Matt's website so as I don't get anything wrong for you. The post holes will accommodate a wide size range of Canthal wires from 28 all the way down to 22, etc. He's put on there for easy quad coil builds. I don't do quad coils myself personally, but some people do. It does state on here as well that you can use it in single coil mode. You can. I've used it in single coil mode with just a little bit of silicone. I used it when I first got it just to test it out. You can't block off one side of the holes because of how the deck is designed, but it still does work. So what you've got here is your centre post is taller than your 2 outer posts, your 2 outer negative posts. This is to aid coiling, because you've got a coil that comes underneath and a coil that sits above. So when you actually feed the coils in through the holes, feed the wires in through the holes, your coil will still sit straight without any bending of the wires. That's the idea of that. And the outer posts, the negatives, are not screwed in. They are actually part of the deck. They're actually part of the deck itself. They are not screwed in. The only screwed in part is the positive post, which is screwed in via the 510 copper contact pin at the bottom. That's a solid copper bottom contact, that is there. Although it's got a screwdriver type head on it, it does not adjust. If you adjust that, the post will become loose. And this part here, let me just get my little pointer. This part here blocks off the air holes. It's one either side, and it works very, very good. So what you do is you'll put your outer sleeve on, line it up wherever you want, and then you can adjust it to block off the air holes. I'll show you that when it's on the device because it's easier. But it's a dual O-ring affair at the bottom, and everything on the deck here is stainless steel. Everything from down to the screw heads. The coils in this like to sit low. In my usage, they like to sit level with the this, which is your air hole block. You like to sit level with that really. So I mean, you could use the screws instead of going through the holes for coiling around if you wanted to. Then you've got to try and lower your coils a bit then really. So all in all, a very, very decent clone of the original. Very well made. I mean, the outer section is quite thick outer section. It's not thin at all. Really nice aesthetically as well. So I'll put it all back together. All goes back together really nicely, and that's it. Now I'm going to put my, you can use any drip tip. That's what it looks like with the Stingray drip tip on. It looks nice wide bore. You could use, I've got quite a large drip tip there. Not as wide a bore, but that makes it quite top heavy because that's quite a decent weight to that. Then you got a K-Fun style one. And this is just a Kanga one, I think that is. So yeah, all drip tips fit. The Kanga one, they all fit. I thought that would be loose, but it's not. They all fit quite well in there, to be honest. But I've tended to use my black copper Stingray drip tip with it. So what we'll do is we'll screw it up, screw that down a bit, screw it onto my, just make sure. Right, now what you've got here now is, now it's on my device, I'm going to line the air holes up with them coils that are in there. So just stick it on, line it up. You'll know you're virtually in line anyway. When you turn the device, when you turn the outer sleeve, you'll start making, if you can see it on my camera, started to block off now. There's two of them covered. So yeah, it's hard to see on my camera, but yeah, you can just block as many holes off as you want. I'll do it with, I've been using it by using all the 3 holes personally. That's it, and that's how it looks on the black copper Stingray. Very nice, very, very nice. Bit more juice. This will hold. It's got a deep well, and I mean a proper deep well. You could put 30 or 40. You put 30 drops in here, easy. I do personally. I put about between 7 and 15 drops in there when it starts going a bit dry. It's like soaking a bit. Oh, let's put another battery in actually. This battery's down a bit of my Stingray, so I'll put another battery in just to give it a fair reflection. Lovely. I mean, these are fully wide open lung hits really here, but the flavour's fantastic still. Normally when you do lung hits, the flavour degrades a little bit because you've got all the air holes open and you're not tasting it in your mouth as much, but the flavour, I'm just going to close a couple off now, show you. Just close it off. Right, I've got, that's 2 on there now, 2 closed off. So just taking it, there's 2 closed off, so it's just got 2 2mm air holes there for the coils. Damn, this Stingray hits hard. You'd have to reduce your nicotine down if you're using one of these on a regular basis. I mean, I've got 14 milligram juice, and it's a bit too much really for this atomizer when you're doing the long hits. But that's just a couple of seconds of vaping there. Quality bit of kit for the money. Can't stress how I mean, I think it looks gorgeous on the black Stingray. I mean, it'll fit on any of the other devices, 22mm devices that look lovely on the Nemesis. Any mechanical 22mm, it looked really nice on. So reflections, great bit of kit, £12.95 delivered. Fully stainless, copper connection, a range of coils you can build in there, deep juice well, the finned top cap, which is done really well, I might add. There's no sharp edges on there or anything. It's really nice because you've got a centre tube in the middle there where it's finned down to, and it's really done. I haven't had the original. I would like to see this up against the original to see what the quality is like, because for me this is the best quality dripping atomizer I've seen as for a clone. Nice brush finish to it, and it works fantastic. I'll take another vape and then we'll wrap it up. That's it, guys. I've got nothing else to say about it really. mvapes.co.uk, Matt, if you wanted one, just get in touch with him with regards to it being sold out. He's got contact us on there and he gets back to you straight away, or you can contact him through the forum, the AAEC forum. He's on there a lot, and see when he's getting these back in again. But like I've said before, guys and girls, it is a quality bit of kit for the money. The taste from this, the flavour, is the best I've ever tasted. Obviously mainly I would say it was down to the reduced chamber in there and that conical top cap, but yeah, it's really fine device. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in my next review. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.